Hey everyone, it is time again for Saturday scrapbooking. So I've got 2 pieces of white linen cardstock, and my pictures this time are from the Cape Point and Cape of Good Hope signs. So this is the Cape Point sign showing the latitude and longitude, and then I've got this 20 Rand bill with Nelson Mandela on it and a receipt from where I bought this card, which is a painted handmade card made from elephant dung paper, and it has the big 5 on it, which is the African elephant, African buffalo, black rhino, lion, and leopard. And then the next page here has signs from the Cape of Good Hope. There's that first one showing us where to turn. And then this sign that has the latitude and longitude, and it says the most southwestern point of the African continent. And then I have this piece of paper, 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, that I cut into a couple strips, and I'm just using it to put on the sides of each page there. And again, figuring out my placement, I cut that one picture smaller, and then I used that same paper to make a matte layer for my journaling bit with some white in there. I have a couple little bits from the 49 and Market travel diaries, and now I'm just going to start placing things down now that I'm quite happy with the layout, how I've got everything planned out there. So I'm just getting out my glue and I'm starting to add these strips down. And then I will adhere that picture and the money and receipt in place. The card I want to leave in its packaging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of washi tape. I have so many different types of washi tape, and I found one that had an elephant on it, so I thought that'll work, and you'll see it in a moment. First, I was using repositionable adhesive to put the money down, and you'll see in a moment it is not sticking. So I was trying to press it down a little bit harder, trying to glue down that receipt, and then that money kept just slightly moving. Oh, here's where I'm grabbing that washi tape, and I just wanted to add some washi tape along the top of that to stick that so that I can take that out and, read the information on the back if I want to. So I just put removable adhesive on the back of that. And then figuring out where I want these little guys to go, and that's where the money kept moving, so I finally just added a little bit of glue on each side to stick that down. And then I will work at putting everything together on the next page. So first gluing that strip of paper down. And then I'm not sure if I don't think I stick the pictures down yet. I think I'm going to actually write on my little journaling bit there. So I just grabbed a black Tombow pen and I wrote the date, which was March 17th, 2023. And I just wrote, "What an experience to be in a place that we had learned about in social studies class. There was a long lineup of people waiting for pictures at this sign. Each person passed their phone to the person behind them in line and they took their picture. It was a tiny yet beautiful display of people caring for each other." It's not every place that you go where you would just casually hand your phone to someone to take a picture. I mean, that does happen when you're traveling, but this was just, I don't know, it was just cool to see everybody coming together and leaving room. Like, nobody was walking behind, everybody was giving space so that you could get your picture taken nicely without anybody photobombing it. And it was just, I don't know, it was just really a nice experience. So I'm gluing that journaling piece down onto that backing paper, and then I think I'm going to start gluing the pictures all down. It took me a little bit to plan this layout out, but putting it together really only took me like just over half an hour. So it was pretty good. And then once I have all of the pictures and like larger things glued into place, all I need to do is add some little tiny elements. So I think on the first page, I don't think I glued down those little travel diaries pieces yet. So I liked that sign that says it's time for a new adventure. And oh, I'm gluing a little camera on the other one first because that was all about us taking pictures. So I'm gluing the sign down, and then I have this little globe. And then I'm going to pull out a stamp set that I picked up at the dollar store. because it had this little sign on it that says, "The adventure begins." And I just liked the little sign. Being that this whole layout is all about signs, I thought I would do that. So I stamped it with VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink, and I did not use my Misty, and I didn't have it on my glass mat, so my surface wasn't completely flat. And anyways, it missed a few of the letters, but I just took a black pen and filled those in, and that worked quite well. And then I fussy cut it out, and I'm adding a little strip of washi tape, deciding if I needed anything more, and then thought, you know what, I'm just going to glue that sign down on the washi tape, and this layout is done. So I'll bring this up for a bit of a closer look. I love that handmade card. It says, actually on the back of that, it says that it took 17 hands to make that card. Anyways, here's the other page. And that is it for that layout. I will add a couple of still shots on there, but I just again wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for any likes and comments. I truly appreciate it, and have a wonderful, peaceful day.